The moment no one forgot. This was the moment that changed two lives forever. When Caleb Rowan stepped into the Red Lantern Saloon, the noise didn't fade. It stopped. Laughter died mid-breath. Cards froze in the air. Even the piano missed a note. And Lena Hart felt it before she saw him. She moved barefoot across the warped floorboards, carrying a tray of whiskey glasses. Her steps were silent, trained by years of trying not to be noticed. Splinters had hardened her feet, but pain still lived there. No one ever looked at Lena. And that was how she survived. Until Caleb Rowan did. Their eyes met across the crowded room. Just 1 second. But it felt like two broken worlds recognizing each other. Lena had worked in this saloon since she was 17. By 22, she had stopped counting days. Her life followed strict rules. Serve fast. Endure quietly. Don't dream. Dust Creek didn't forgive women like her. It only collected debts. Caleb Rowan didn't belong in saloons anymore. He owned Blackstone Ranch, thousands of acres, endless cattle, and a house built for a family that never came. War had taken his friends. Silence had taken the rest. Then he saw her. He walked toward Lena, his shadow stretching across the floor. Her hands trembled. Whiskey spilled down her worn dress. Caleb spoke calmly, as if the future was already decided. You'll never work like this again. Come with me. The room went dead quiet. From the corner, Sheriff Grant Holloway watched with a thin smile. Trouble always followed Caleb Rowan, and Grant wanted his land. Lena didn't understand what was happening. No man had ever chosen her. Only claimed her. Her voice barely escaped her throat. Why me? Caleb answered without hesitation. Because you survived. And that's what my home needs. A door that finally closed behind her. The saloon owner pushed forward, greed dripping from his smile. She's got debts. Caleb dropped a pouch of gold on the counter. The sound cracked through the room like a gunshot. All paid. Including whatever you were about to invent. No one argued. Minutes later, Lena sat in a wagon holding everything she owned. A hairbrush, a faded photograph, and a small book she taught herself to read. Caleb handed her a pair of boots. No one walks barefoot on my land. The road out of Dust Creek felt unreal. Neither of them spoke. Silence felt safer than promises. When Blackstone Ranch appeared, Lena thought it was a lie. Wide fields. Strong fences. Clean air. Inside the house waited a room. A real bed. A quilt. A door she could close. That night, she slept without fear for the first time in years. Mornings were quiet. Meals were warm. No shouting. No grabbing hands. Caleb never rushed her. Never touched her without asking. Days passed. Then weeks. But Dust Creek hadn't forgotten. Whispers followed her when she returned to town. And Sheriff Holloway noticed. She doesn't belong here, he said. Caleb answered without words. More guards. Watched borders. Loaded rifle, when love invited danger. Summer softened Lena's fear. Her laughter returned slowly, cautiously. One evening, thunder shook the house. She found Caleb standing alone in the dark. He put an arm around her. She didn't flinch. Their first kiss was quiet. Like something that had been waiting for years. Winter arrived early. Lena's hands shook when she told him. I'm carrying your child. Caleb dropped to his knees. The next morning, he built a nursery. Then the warnings came. A fire burned the north pasture. A bullet shattered a window. False claims followed. Court papers arrived. At the courthouse, Caleb proved the land was his. Outside, Sheriff Holloway blocked their path. "You won today," he said.
Come on, we need to check the fence line before it...
The promise that became a legacy. Their first son, Evan Rowan, was born during a snowstorm. Caleb cried holding him. Years passed. More sons followed. More land was claimed. More strength was built. Holloway lost his badge. The saloon became a store. Lena, once invisible, stood tall. A woman respected, protected, and feared. On their 20th anniversary, Caleb handed her a small wooden box. Inside were the boots. "How it started," he said. Lena smiled, listening to their sons' voices echo across the land. A life built not on power, but on a promise kept. She never walked barefoot again.